Hello everyone and welcome back to the journey. Week 6 is officially wrapped up. This week was all about waiting for clean confirmations, protecting capital, and staying locked in. We didn't have many entries or any, to be fair. We might have had one on EURPLN. However, I didn't happen to take it. Was it EURPLN? Yes, we had the pullback over here on this 4-hour pullback. If my thing does load. We had a little bit of an accumulation, something like this, and we had the retest and engulfing as well to enter. Break, retest, and engulfing. However, I didn't happen to be on the charts at this time, which let's see. Yeah, I was at work, which is just an excuse. I could still pull out my phone and check the charts. But it's okay. This was probably the only trade that had potential of playing out. Everything else right now is not playing out. It's way too late. Market's closing in a bit. Either way, it was a pretty slow week. We just had a bunch of pairs almost ready to enter, just never giving us our confirmation. So I never did enter anything, of course. And it's just part of the process. Sticking to my plan, refining my strategy. I'm still doing a ton of back testing. I'm still showing up every day. And it's only a matter of time. Being consistent like this, it eventually just pays off. So I don't mind. I'm not stressed or concerned about the result. To me, in my eyes, it's basically guaranteed. And I will make sure it is guaranteed. Like I will do whatever it takes. I don't care. I'm not the type of person to just quit or give up. However, on the side, I am learning how to invest into crypto, which is a pretty cool little side hobby that I'm doing. So I'm going to be working a lot more to make a bunch of dough to throw into crypto. But for now, in terms of this week, sorry for going off topic, it was basically a very slow week. We had a bunch of pairs almost ready for entries, just nothing ever gave us a confirmation besides NZD. Well, it was EURPLN, I believe. Correct? Yeah, EURPLN, which we didn't enter, which I don't even think was a good. I mean, no, we'd be following the plan. However, right now would be stuck inside of this consolidation. This would have been the entry. Stop loss realistically is under the wick. However, I would have put it under this one just because it's under the overall accumulation. And we'd be stuck in here right now, which it's definitely not a pretty sight to see. Either way, that was basically it for this week. Every week brings us one step closer, even when we're not in the market. The work's still being done. If you're on this journey with me, hit that like button, drop your biggest lesson from the week, and I'll see you in week 7. Let's get funded.